everybody, this is Ostuni, and welcome back to Xenoverse 2 Parallel Question with Mods. I still plan to get, all of the videos to you guys pertaining to, Cali Kings by Sunday at least. I may, try, damn, that's weird. I got a little thing going on in the corner where my video is acting up, but it doesn't come out that way on the capture, so I'm not gonna treat that like a thing until it becomes a thing, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna try to get the rest of these videos out to you guys pretty quickly because I was sick one random day and that kind of derailed me, so no reason why you guys should suffer for a lack of content by me. But, we're gonna continue where we left off because we still got another half of that SpongeBob pack to cover. And, depending on who you're fans of, this may be the pack that you actually like, even more. So, let's see. Where can I go? Yeah, let's do this one. Let's go ahead and go up against, big old Broly. That ought to be fun, right? Alright, so, for today, we have... leading off the pack, yeah, we'll actually go with Sandy Cheeks. And what I think was kind of interesting was that this was yet another character that is in this pack that doesn't necessarily have a costume. And my question of the day is very similar to the one that I had for the last episode, and that is, if you were to give Sandy Cheeks a DBZ-inspired transformation or skin, what would it be? Something tells me that there's going to be a lot of people that since SpongeBob isn't Goku, to make Sandy Goku. And because she also is a fan of karate, so I think... Squirrel power! Yeah, squirrel power! And let's see, next we're actually going to be going as Robot Plankton. God, that's a close-up in on that eye. Alright. And we're going to headline this with probably the only character that has a fan base that is just as strong as SpongeBob himself, Patrick Star. And he looks like an angry boy now, doesn't he? Now, I will actually be playing as the standard version of Patrick Star for this one. There are other costumes of them, and they both are pretty interesting. One of them's really fitting, one of them's kind of eyebrow-raising, but still kind of cool. The first one is Majin. Yeah, you can kind of see Patrick going in as a Majin. And each one of them have different moves too. Oh god, Business and Rick. Oh, that's why I wanted to play as this version of Patrick, because he does have transformation. And SpongeBob does have a, the original SpongeBob does have a transformation that's very similar to it, so I think you can figure out what it'll be whenever you see his. Especially if you recognize Rick. It's not Rick and Morty, which, that may or may not be being worked on by Callie as well. Hint, hint. But also, the last one is the Supreme Kai's clothes, and this is a Zamasu outfit. And, I will not actually be covering this part of it just because I'm a little bit lazy right now, and this is actually a broken version, I think, of it. However, there is going to be, there is a fix right now, and it will be available for you guys. But just for the sake of trying to get these videos out as soon as possible, I'll show you guys Majin outfit, Patrick Star, and then I'll show you original. So, here we go.
It's gut check time.
Oh yeah, gut check time! I forgot that Patrick was the one that actually started that, because I remember that being like a phrase that I would actually use like in my teens, I think, and I always kind of wondered, like, who was it that said that? It was Patrick. So yeah. Alright, so now it's the ultimate battle of Sandy Cheeks and company versus Broly. So here we go. No, Sandy Cheeks.
I am Goku.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. Sandy don't mess around. Okay, so she doesn't have a transformation. It would have been awesome to see her turn into sloth-like squirrel form from when she was in that hibernation episode. But then again, it's one of those things to where I don't think there was anything that could have been referenced to use. Although, like, maybe, like, my suggestion would be, like, maybe put her in a... Oh my gosh. Make Sandy Cheeks Broly. Oh, that would be cool. Like, of course, give her, like, a little tube top or something like that.
Pretty good.
Oh gosh, her moves ain't no joke. Okay, so she actually throws stone, as opposed to the rest of the characters who basically throw Krabby Patties. So that's kind of a letdown, but you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Sandy is much more serious about her martial artist status.
If you let yourself be defeated, you wouldn't have to suffer.
What was that? Strike of Revelation. I'm gonna get ya. Come on, Broly. Sadie is gonna get ya. She's gonna show you the pride of Texas. Gonna show you the pride of Texas. Texas! Alright. That went a lot better than I thought it would. Alright, so Sandy is canon more powerful than Broly. Even I, as a fan of Broly, respect this decision because, I mean, we did the science. You saw it. We did the science. And how can you argue with such findings? Alright, so next, who are we going to fight up against? Okay, that's right. Mega pissed off Broly. Let's do this. Come here. Oh. God. I forgot how good I am at actually judging out combos. I need to show that off more often. Because, like, I have figured out that I'm not too bad at actually linking up certain combos together using A in the middle of them to cancel out and then snap vanish into something else. So I may try that a little bit more. Oh. Nope. Looks like I'm just gonna have to beat you. Alright, I think it only takes one gauge to do it. Oh, I got you! Uh-oh. Well. Yeah! Alright, so Sandy is a monster. So yeah, you can take that to the bank, everybody. Sandy Cheeks for the winner in the Tournament of Power confirmed. That's it for that's it. That's it. That should be the whole video right there. Sandy Cheeks, Tournament of Power winner. Alright, so anyway, let's just go ahead and continue this rom-com that we call Parallel Quest with Mods with another quest, and I think we're gonna go with something a little bit easier because I don't know exactly how Plankton, Robot Plankton is going to function. I have a vague idea, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Sledgehammer, Darkness, you know, I actually kind of like this moveset. Well, Callie, I do know one thing that you should definitely do whenever you have the chance is up the volume on his voice quotes, because we need more of that.
It's gotcha time.
Alright, gotcha time. It's time. It's getcha time. Alright. And Sandy Cheeks. And for those of you who were wondering about the first half of this pack and who they were SpongeBob, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs. And at the end of the episode, I always link up videos that have something to do with what I'm covering right now. That will be one of the videos in the ending annotations. And whoa, wait a minute, he has hot sauce cannons? Hold on. Hot sauce cannons. It looks like it. Hot Mott? Mott. Okay. Jesus, he's huge. And he's a little bit off the ground, but I don't care. I really don't. I think it's little things like these that make mods just what they are, and that is amazing. Alright, so let's gobbledygook and do this. Know what I'm saying? Plankton's about to get his hands on the Krabby Patty secret formula, but he's got to first take down the Ginyu Force, because reasons.
I didn't expect such a high power level out of you.
Oh, gee, come on. He is rather slow, but he is a bigger character, so that makes sense.
So fast.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, charged Kilo. That's weird.
That attack was supposed to be nothing.
Alright. So yeah, Callie, if I totally forgot if this is one of the characters you fixed too. And once again, this isn't available to the public yet. This is a sneak peek, basically. So issues that you see will more than likely be resolved by the time of the official release. And as I said, I'm gonna link Callie King's Patreon in the description. Now, because I'm linking his Patreon in the description, does not mean that he's a modder that solely produces content through Patreon, and you have to be a Patreon to get his stuff. The reason I want to do it is because he deserves a lot more attention, and he deserves a lot more support than he has right now. I think I told you guys in the last video about this. He mods this game and comes out with this stuff through a iMac. And his ability to continue doing it is becoming somewhat questionable. And even if it's not to that point, and even if you figured out that problem, here's the thing: if you guys were to support him a little bit on Patreon, even a little bit, or even just spread the word to someone else who might want to, his goal is to try and get some kind of upgraded computer so that he can bring us more great content like this. So, if you guys want to help him move the process along and get content like this, and trust me, like, this isn't all he's got. I've got, I know a lot of things that he is up to, and if you knew all of them, and all the things he wants to do, you would probably jump on that in a heartbeat. And you guys may have seen in the select character screen, another character that I'm going to cover that that you guys might want to support him solely for. So yeah, just if you can, take a look. If you can't, just spread the word to someone who might be able to help or might want to become a Patreon. If not, just spread this video around, get attention for the man who makes freaking SpongeBob, Power Rangers. Yes, he did that, and I'll link that in the description, or in the ending annotations. The episode where I covered the Power Rangers mod pack, and so much more stuff he's done. And as an example of how much more stuff he's done, I will link his modder profile from Xenoverse mods, so that you guys can take a look at that. Jesus. Oh no. Plankton! You gotta beat Captain Ginyu so that the chum bucket may thrive. Jesus. He's only off by like a hair, but it's just enough to make everything look kind of funky. But like I said, don't let that deter you away. Callie is a perfectionist. He will not release anything until it is perfect. And another video I'm actually going to release, and it is one that that reminds me that I have something I need to discuss with Callie. If you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Callie and Leon Exodio took a suggestion that I did, that I thought would be a fun character to put forward, and they just went ahead and did it. However, the character has not been released because of us wanting to get a specific thing working for him. and that character is Beautiful Joe. So if you guys want to check out Beautiful Joe, and surprisingly, he may be inadvertently the most authentic character to his own game and also to Dragon Ball, just almost completely by accident. If you guys want to check that out, that will be in the ending annotations as well. It is definitely worth the look. Definitely worth a look-see. Oh, what the? Weird. I guess I gotta hold that down in order to use it. It's whatever, though. I don't know. Okay, come on. And Ginyu's coming back. Oh, you want some of this, Goku Ginyu? You fake fish?
Did you think that would stop me?
Oh, dang it, that's right. I'm just slightly too high. Oh, I bet that's what a lot of people are saying whenever they get pulled over and jump. What the? What are you? I don't... What's that move? Charged key wave. I don't... It just, like, put him in a stance or something. And like I said, something else, too, for Plankton and Sandy and Mr. Krabs in particular, I'm pretty sure that, in particular, their moves are subject to change upon the final release, too. Because I'm getting a feeling that Plankton's moves were kind of chosen somewhat at random, which is something that Callie does whenever he's in the early stages of making somebody. Which is something else that was kind of cool about like me talking with Leon, Exodio, and also Cali Kings, is I actually got to help with the creation of the Power Rangers pack by basically putting forth a moveset for them. So that's another reason why I really liked the Power Rangers pack, is because I had some kind of creative input to it. It was awesome. Alright, come on. This has gone on for far too long. Let's see if I can... Oh, come on. What if I can hit it? Oh, no. Well, Plankton has succeeded, and he now stands on the crumbled remains of what was Goku.
Spice it up a bit next time, would you?
Actually, that's kind of weird that Cell sounds so much like Plankton, if you really kind of think about it. I wonder if... That would be wild if they had the same voice actor. That's a little bit of information I might want to look up at some point. Do Plankton and Cell have the same voice actor? That's gonna blow my mind if that's true. But let's see. Let's go for, you know what, let's go for Frieza's Siege against Earth as our final parallel quest. And we're going to be doing it as the one, the only, Patrick Star! Yeah! Alright, so, once again, custom transformation, and just like most of the other characters, he does have the Have a Krabby Patty move. And if you guys haven't seen what that is, oh boy, are you in for a treat.
Pink means best.
Pink in the stink. Okay.
Squirrel power!
Okay, squirrel power. Alright, and let's see. Yep, Plankton.
Plankton defeats all.
Alright, and I wanted to let you guys in on a little bit of tidbit of information while we got a little bit of a loading screen. I know you saw the character that's kind of adjacent to the SpongeBob characters. And yes, that is coming in the next episode. But something you might not know is that there may or may not be a character that may be accompanying that character in that video. Maybe a character that, you know, has something to do with that character. Maybe in the same universe. Maybe they could have a little bit of a relationship in the show. Ah, but alright, you guys probably don't want to hear about that. I like Family Guy. Alright, come on. Let's do this. I'll go get you. God, Patrick Star sounds brutal with my voice. I'll go get you, Ramon. Or Raymond. Raymond Noodles. Come here. Jesus. He's a monster. Oh my god. I love him. Oh, now that is not cool. Okay, and here's okay, ready for business? Okay, ready for business. Yes! All right, hell yeah. Oh my god, I didn't know that this was in there. Now he's in his suit, like in that, in case you guys are wondering where that's from the, episode where Patrick briefly joins the Chum Bucket, ironically. And, basically, if you want to know what, that episode is, if you guys don't remember, just remember the quote, remember a few quotes. One, win this one because I told you to. Because you told me to! Alright. And I think, it's time for the other quote. My name is not Rick! He's even got the little name tag on, yeah! Okay, for those of you who haven't seen the last episode where I actually covered SpongeBob, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs, I'm gonna show you something. And, it's, have a crab back! Oh, dang it! Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Hold on. I believe in myself. Really? Really, Nabel? You're gonna die anyway. Come on. Why are you making this agony? Just have a Krabby Patty. Come here. Yeah. Have it. Have a Krabby Patty. Eat it. Eat it. That is a move that all of the characters actually have. And something else that's kind of cool is that if you download the pack, you can actually get the skill from the skill shop. So if you want to throw out Krabby Patty goodness with your CAC, you can do that as soon as this mod is released. Okay, once again, this is early access basically right now to test bugs and everything like that. But I believe that this is one of those packs that is very close to release, so it shouldn't be too long before you guys see it on Xenoversemods.com, which is where Callie uploads to. Don't try and go to other places. And don't download this freaking gigantic mod packs. That helps no one. That helps a lazy asshole just be all like, oh my god, I combined like hundreds of mods together. Yeah, but you'd never be able to give feedback about like what you like about the pack, or support like whoever it is by being all like, hey dude, you did good, or by telling somebody that like, hey man, this mod has a problem, could you please correct this? Or, oh. Well then. Now it's time for the ultimate shot. Oh my god. He just opened up an asshole in the earth. Okay, here we go. My name is not Rick! Aw, dang it, he's only got the Miracle Needle. I think it would have been cool if he had, like, the angry shout from the Majin. I think that would be cool just to see, like, Patrick just puff up like that, especially in this form, and just look, like, super duper ripped. Something else that I also kind of discussed in the first episode is, if you really think about it, the technical aspects of this mod are actually kind of amazing, because you have to remember, like, characters in this game are pretty much made in mind with a pelvis, thighs, shins, and then feet. Patrick, Eugene, and arguably SpongeBob do not have these features. They kind of just have nubs, and for that to actually translate pretty decently into this game is kind of interesting. Alright, we did it. Yeah. It's Patrick Stir.
Alright, I
Alright.
suppose you pass.
You suppose? Really? After all of that, you're just gonna be all like, I guess you're a winner. Wow, that sounded like Patrick right there. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to support Cali Kings, take a look at his Patreon down below. If you want to see more mods that he's done, take a look in the description. His Xenoverse mods profile will be there along with all the mods that he has up publicly on the site. Wait till the ending annotations and you'll be able to see some more mods from him that I've actually covered in live video if you want to see some of them in action. And question of the day for you guys. If you guys had to pick a costume, a DBZ inspired costume or transformation, or even a show-based transformation for Sandy Cheeks, like a SpongeBob SquarePants episode-based transformation for Sandy Cheeks, what would you pick? My vote was once again for a Goku outfit, just because she's a form of karate, and that would kind of fit her well, I think. As far as like a transformation goes, the only thing that I could think of is maybe like a Broly-like transformation, because in that one episode where she goes into hibernation, she becomes this hulking monstrosity. So I think that would be a pretty good choice. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys. This is Ostuni, signing out. Grrr!